Good evening, everyone. I am Vishnu Ektab, and in front of all of you, I am present in the Money Control News headline. So, first of all, top gainer from the Nifty 50, that is top 4 are SBI Life Insurance, Ultratech Cement, Larsen, SCL Tech. Then next top loser from the Nifty 50, that top 4 are Davis Lab, Reliance, BPCL, Axis Bank. Then I comes to key indices in that Nifty closes out today is 17,858 rupees, whereas Bank Nifty closes out 42,082 rupees. Then I talk about the total swing point there. Nifty 37 points total down today, and whereas Bank Nifty also down 150 point. And then on page number 5, in that only 5 sectors are closes at green and rest of all sectors are closed in red. Then the 5 sectors are closed in green, that is auto, IT, reality, media and service sector. Then I talk about the tomorrow economic calendar. In that inflation in that for India and USA I am covering only USA and India data, that much. For tomorrow, India foreign exchange reserve data is coming. Deposit growth year on year data is coming. Bank loan growth year on year data coming. Export December data is coming. Balance of trade December data is coming. Imports December data is coming. Whereas USA export price year on year December data is coming. Import prices year on year December data is coming. Import prices monthly on monthly December data is coming, and etc. So many data is coming for US, so it's not possible for me to read all because of the length of the video. So next on page number 18, that FII and DII activity. In that FII sold out today 1662 crore rupees, whereas DII buys 2127 crore rupees. Then I talk about the today's top news. In that Infosys quarter 3 net profit surged 13% to rupees 6586 crore, beats estimates. Deal win at $3.3 billion. Next, Cognizant's new CEO, 10 things to know about Ravi Kumar. Next, Wipro quarter 3 preview, revenue to jump 14% year on year, net profit to be flat, all eyes on quarter 4 guidance. Next, where to invest rupees 10 lakh today. Tata Mutual Funds Rahul Singh is betting on 3 sectors. Next, DGCA 6 report after SpiceJet passengers get locked in Aerobridge at Delhi airport. Next, US inflation cools again, giving Fed room to downshift on rates. Next, Auto Expo 2023 highlights from Maruti's 2 new SUVs to MG Motors' first hydrogen fuel cell. Next, OMGC took big hits discussions on for further compensation to parry FY23 losses. Next, rupees 12.59 lakh a person and other details you need to know about Ganga Vilas cruise that begins. Next, Jeff Bezos' ex-wife Mackenzie Scott finalizes divorce with second husband. Next, fixed deposits on or debt mutual funds, where to invest where when interest rates rise. Next, a news headlines in that Mumbai police bans use sale of nylon manjas ahead of Makar Sankranti. Next, Apple Meta miss a spot on Glassdoor's 100 best places to work list. Next, this small cap stock gains 25% in these 3 sessions, or has Rekha Jhunjhunwala sales her stake. Next, top 5 PMS scheme bet week on 25 stocks that dare volatility outsmart Nifty. Next, Golden Globes dams telecast draws near record low audience. Then I talk about the stock news. In that Morgan Stanley Gisello Master Fund buy Paytm shares worth rupees 560.2 crore. Next, Shah Polymer gains 37% of market debut locks in upper circuit. Next, Action Construction Equipment gains 2% after Defense Ministry orders special mobile cranes. Next, FB Fintech gains on getting RBI's note to run account aggregator business. Next, EKI Energy Services gain on signing pact with Norway-based DNV. Next, PNC Infratech sees BRICS buying its day's high on tactical bets ahead of union budget. Next, IIFL Wealth Management gains as board to consider dividend, bonus shares, stock split. Next, this small cap stock gains 25% in 3 sessions. Has Rekha Junior share her stake. Next, SCL Technology edges ahead of quarter 3 earnings and analysts expect 10% profit growth. Next, Maruti Suzuki Open Flats pushes green mobility and SUV plans at Auto Expo. Next, 5 Paisa Capital stock spikes 10% after December quarter profit zooms 1389%. Next, DB Realty shares locked at upper circuit after settlement deal with lender. Next, Shah Polymer debuted on the browsers with 30% premium. Next, Anthony Waste Handling shares rise on record fuel sales order win from municipal corporation. Next, Nika falls as 1.4 crore shares change hands in a block deal. Next, Railtel Corporation gains 3% on winning orders worth rupees 292 crore. Next, Nika is in focus has undisclosed shareholder offer 14.2 million share. That much. The next on page number 11 in startup section under that CCPA issues notice to Amazon, Flipkart and Snapdeal on violation of standards in toy sales. Next, Apna Club ropes in new investors to increase total Series A funding to $16 million. Next, former Zappay CEO launches crypto tax complaints, startup tax notes. Next, Got brand labs acquire Chumbak, four other D2C brands. Next, Startup Street energizing work culture through offsites. Next, RBI to pay you India reapply for payment aggregator license. Simplified corporate structure. On page number 12 in opinion section under that lower inflation could not mean trouble for the eurozone. Next, a soft landing would not mean the economy is safe. Next, the world's chief addiction is propping up TSMC. Next, FAA mass gets the technical glitch treatment. Next, how the Amendment Energy Conservation Act could support India's net zero goals. Next, Google repeating the big pharma playbook. Next, impose capital gains like tax on profits from crypto transaction. Next, tax stimulus has served companies well, but they need to walk the talk. Next, Wall Street stock cop trains his slides on crypto. Next, uh, Jyoti math crisis in that can we create similar livelihood opportunities after relocation? Next, reform a must to release agriculture sector's potential. Next, a tale of two pre-election budgets. Next, SBI Life growth rate defy size defies size constraint. Next, chart of the day: household saving drop. Blame it on pent-up consumption. Next, geoengineers are just wingling. When it comes to page number 13 in business section, under that inflation understood RBI's October-December forecast, but February rate hike is still on the cards. Next, Infosys raises full year growth guidance. Next, TrueCap Finance inks pact with Shivling Small Finance Bank for gold loans. Next, TCS quarter 3 PAT seen up 14.8% year on year to rupees 4,703 crore. Nirmal Bank. Next, Tata Consumer quarter 3 PAT may dip 3.5% year on year to rupees 265.2 crore. Nirmal Bank. Next, Marico quarter 3 PAT seen up 1.5% year on year to rupees 314 crore. Nirmal Bank. Next, a soft landing would not mean the economy is safe. Next, Dabur India quarter 3 PAT may dip 2.8% year on year to rupees 489.2 crore. Next, Imami quarter 3 PAT dip 12.2% year on year rupees 245.9 crore. So next slide. Scient spikes after quarter 3 profit zooms 97% quarter and quarter. Next, Sun Mobility unveils two electric mobility solutions, SwapX and S2.1 at Auto Expo 2023. Next, ignoring nations' debt risk can trigger global recession, warns Financial Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. Next, India great example of how financial inclusion can work. Next, India and US to increase dialogue on food, agriculture, trade in 2023. Next, Sun Mobility aims to serve 10 lakh vehicles through its battery swapping platform by 2025. Next, Mumbai to Pune in 90 minutes. All just to know about Mumbai Trans Harbour Link Bridge. Next, Budget 2023. How the original 3% financial fiscal deficit target eluded successive government. Next, in graphic detail, cess and surcharge prop up centers fine fiscal balance. On page number 14, in business section under that Taiwanese chipmaker power chip in talk with Indian player to help build new plants report. Next, India US thinking big, says Piyush Goyal ruled out mining trade deal or FTA. Next, India US agree on mechanism to export Indian shrimps for Americans. Next, TPF leads to trust environment for businesses to expand trade between India US. Piyush Goyal. Next, SCL Tech quarter 3 preview, revenue growth set to outperform PS profit may jumps 10%. On page number 15 in commodity section under that commodity like crude surges to $83 on demand estimates. US inflation data in focus. Next, gold price in that yellow metal to trade lower has investor await CPI data. Next, oil rises on China demand optimism, Russia supply concern amid sanction. On page number 16 in economy section under that India's IIP growth rebounds to 7.1% in November. Next, ignoring nation's debt risk can trigger global recession, warns Financial Minister Sitharaman. Next, India great example of how financial inclusion can work. German involved. Next, India and US to increase dialogue on food, agriculture, trade in 2023. Next, Budget 2023 in that how the original 3% fiscal deficit target eluded successive governments. Next, reform a must to release agriculture sector's potential. Next, G20 summit great opportunity for India to showcase its strength. Piyush Goyal. Next, India set to test green bond market with debut $2 billion safe. Next, TPF lead to trusted environment for businesses to expand trade between India and US. Piyush Goyal. Next, direct tax collections at 87% of FY23 target has on January 10. On 17 page number in that political section under that Sharad Yadav, former union minister, died aged 75. Next, how the amended Energy Conservation Act could support India's net zero goals. Next, Constitution not Parliament, Supreme P. Chidambaram on Jagdeep Dhankar's remark. Next, Jyoti Math crisis, can we create similar livelihood opportunity after relocation? Next, Bharat Jodo Yatra resumes from Punjab, Doraha. Next, AEP gets recovery notice to rupees 163.62 crore for political advertisements. Next, Goa delegation meets Union Minister Amit Shah over Mahadayi river diversion issue. Next, budget expect the center to address fiscal stress faced by states. Next, chart of the day Next, on page number 18 in that international section under that UAE names ADNOC Chief Sultan Al Jaber as COP28 climate conference president. Next, PM Modi invokes colonial past, says global south must band together to shape world order. Next, FAA has struggled to modernize computer air traffic operations. Next, world's richest man Bernard Arnault taps daughter to run Dior. Next, Brazil government acts against Jair Bolsonaro backer, new protest fizzles. Next, strip slashes internal valuation yet again has recession glooms grip fintech. Next, World Bank forecast Pakistan's economic growth to further slow to 2% in FY22-23. Next, KKR invest $1.15 billion in aircraft leasing as travel rebounds. Next, JP Morgan says it was defrauded in $175 million purchase of college site. Next, T-Mobile considered buying Renault's Mint Mobile. Next, Apple is working on adding touch screens to Macs in major turnabout. Next, airlines hope for return to normal on Thursday after FAA outage snarls US travel. Next, no evidence of cyber attack on FAA White House. Next, US and Japan agree to step up security cooperation amid China worries. Next, Subway explores sale that could value it at over $10 million. Next, rock guitar master Jeff Bezos dead at 78. Next, Uganda says it is now free of Ebola. Next, six lightly wounded in knife attack at Paris train station. Next, rock guitar master Jeff back dead at 78. That much for today. Thanks for watching.